All right, what's up, everybody? How you guys doing? We got the finally the return of the sub-only duel tournaments, bi-weekly, of course. Problem is, all right, I was gonna say problem is that I promised I was leading into something there. Problem is that I don't know, it's tough. Like I buy all the gems and stuff myself, so sometimes when the money's not going so well, it's hard to keep them going. Is one rough thing about it. Previously, Hi-Rez was just able to give you know, any sort of community streamers that did tournaments like this, they would give them gems to you know, for the placements. You just send it in the tournament, but they don't do that anymore, so it's kind of awkward. And that's one reason why they've been a little bit scattered. But I'm going to try to keep them up. I'm going to try to keep them consistent. Of course, there's also the hospitalization and all, you know, the shitty time that I've been having. So that's unfortunate, but we back. Raze is playing this to the T right now, yo. All right, so let's get into matchup analysis and tournament analysis. This is A tier and below tournament. Kuang, he's actually towards the bottom of A tier. Of course, on my list, you know, not doesn't mean that it's going to be everybody's list. It doesn't mean that that's, you know, be all end all. And then we have Neith, who I think is I was just talking about, you know, pre-game lobby, that I think she's a really overrated pick. A lot of people were like, you know, why is she allowed for this tournament? And I think hopefully the players here will prove me right that that Neith isn't such a powerhouse within A tier here and below. I really do think so many gods have you know, a great chance against her. Also, this sound is a little too loud right now here. Please don't let any action happen while this is going on. Alright, hopefully we're good now. So yeah, Miggy in a very tough spot here to start out. I mean, he's Kuang. He doesn't have much clear at all. He's kind of like an Arachne, in that he touches that wave and, you know, and he's in for a world of hurt against a god like Neith that has a lot of clear. So the only difference, at least, being that he has a fucking teleport, sort of. So I guess a little bit different than an Arachne, but similar to an Arachne in that his clear is very, very poor to start with, and that his poke is very poor in lane, you know, with ganks and, you know, just chasing somebody down. He's got a lot of poke and a lot of like sustained damage. Wow, he actually missed that Sunder. Miggy's trying to pull the wool over his eyes though and doesn't actually get it. Wow. Raze, if he turned around, kept shooting autos there, he would have had an ult opportunity there. Very surprised to see that that he didn't look to turn that. One hit Spirit Arrow here will be a disaster for Miggy, but luckily for him, he is he lives to see another day here, and Miggy, looking over that red buff, neither of them have Hog, so neither of them could take it that quickly right now, but Neith in this position should be able to take it now. He's gonna rush right over to it after 1-2ing the wave, very smart, and he had already taken the small creep, so this should be easy for him. So he doesn't have his 1-up for a little while. It doesn't matter because Miggy's walking into a full wave of creeps. Unless, I don't know. Oh, that was actually super close, and he's very lucky he hit him because this could be scary now. He backflipped right in his face, and I mean, he didn't get the slow off, so that could have been really dangerous. But fortunately for Neith, all of Miggy's you know, options were down there. His 2 was down, his and his 1 was down, so there was no further engage. NA plays? Oh, that's pretty nice. That's a good Matty emote. I don't see why he put the... Oh, it's on an American flag. I was like, why is it gotta be so like hard to read? There's something on the background there. That is definitely an American flag. I think he could have done without the American flag. In fact, I think he could make the NA plays, the actual words, like red, white, and blue. Yeah. Sign me up. Emote maker extraordinaire. Neith is going Transcendence here, which I don't really agree with. As a lot of you guys probably know, I'm like the biggest opponent of fucking Transcendence. I absolutely despise the item. I just think that there's always something better. But to be fair, there's going to be a lot of burst on Rage's side here, and he's going to be able to get a you know, a steady snowball rolling if he gets his. Yo, it's not my fault. He put the American flag on the back of that NA plays. That's true though. It's not just the U.S. dude. Wow. So Matty Pocket is like racist. Holy shit. Oh yes, Bleed, it is. I'm so sorry. Wow, this is really bold by Rage. I don't know that he's gonna be able to get away with this. He used his, yeah. Damn, dude, that was very strange. Those kinds of plays just, unfortunately, can. Yo, thank you so much, Engineeris, for the 6 months. Those types of plays can throw the game so easily for you. Kuang is the type of god that once he gets online, he's gonna be able to take this. And this Transcendence start, going straight into defense after the boots. I mean, he had a lot of power, he had a lot of wave control, and a lot of you know, poke, and just sacrifice all of it to allow Miggy to now take this early lead here. That it would have otherwise taken him, you know, at least up until like the 12-minute mark to take if Rage kept playing it safe. So unfortunately, one misplay there, and Rage throws so much away. That's just the nature of these in my opinion, losing matchups. Earlier, Diesel was saying he thinks that Neith would actually win this matchup with Rostalis, but I don't know. I don't know, man. Like I said, I don't think the Neith pick is the strongest. I have to see how it plays out between these two players specifically, though, as time goes on. Did you guys know that Gordon Ramsay has like a hotel reality show? He has like 16 food shows, and then he's got a show where he goes to hotels and he rates the hotels and fixes up their hotels for them. It's very strange. Where does he have an, like, as far as I know, he's not some sort of, you know, hotel mogul. It's very strange. A business mogul in general, he's not, right? I don't know. I guess now he is. Do whatever the fuck he wants now. He's got billions of dollars. But very strange to me that he's got a whole hotel show. I don't know, man. It was pretty funny, though. It's not very well filmed at all. It's very, very poorly filmed. But it is very funny. It's like Bar Rescue. Yeah, Hotel Hell, yeah. See, it's like Bar Rescue, where it's like it's a terrible show. Like, you know that the production quality, everything is awful, but it's good for some laughs, especially if you watch it with some friends or family. Miggy boldly ignoring the wave here, going straight for the Neith, but actually misses out on some creeps. And I don't know if he's lagging or I don't know what's going on, but nah, dude, he wasn't even focusing on the food as much, was the thing. I was surprised about that. I was like, okay, I guess he's just gonna use his, you know, his ability to analyze food. I mean, like, he was, but it was hardly the focal point. Oh, damn. Oh, wait, what the? Oh, the med went off just as he ulted, actually. That was a really good timing by Rage. Good stuff. He tricked even me. Miggy looking for it, though, and he finds it. Wow, really bold play, and it actually pays out for him. With that tier 2 breastplate online, he figured, you know, he had more than enough, I shouldn't say more than enough, he had barely enough tanking potential, but it was enough nonetheless, and he goes straight under that tower and takes out the Neith's second life there. So it's looking great for Miggy right now. He's transitioning well into this mid-game, and actually going straight into a Nemean instead of a breastplate, which is weird because, you know, usually you want that that CDR is phenomenal. There's a reason breastplate is such a coveted item, you know, and he's just instead valuing the Nemean. I mean, Kuang, yeah, he doesn't need the cooldown because he can just kind of one-shot you if he you know, if you get the right opportunities with him. But at the same time, this is duel. A bulwark has been built. You know, there's defense on the line here, so cooldown is always Always essential on mages, in my opinion, no matter what the case. You don't have to max cooldown, but getting cooldown online is super important. Because there is almost no potential for just a straight up one shot in the mid to late stages of the game. Now, if you look at Rage, his build is like completely stalled. Transcendence costed him so much here, and he's got Transcendence, the boots, and he's finished his breastplate now. I'm sorry, breastplate, bulwark. So with that bulwark, he's gonna mitigate a lot of damage, but he doesn't have a lot to offer back towards Miggy right now. Look at those autos are hitting for hardly anything, and that Nevian, you know, whether it be a breastplate or a Nevian, is doing a tremendous amount of work in stopping that burst damage from Neith from coming out. And if you're gonna try to go up against an Kuang with just burst potential, you know, you're always gonna get outbursted by the guy. That's what he does. So that's why I think that Transcendence build could have been something else, you know. Could have started out with a Bluestone, go into the boots, get an Executioner online, then the Bulwark, and go from there. But instead, I don't know what these threes have been for Miggy, but I mean, he's feeling confident still. He actually went Blink as well, which is really curious. I don't like it because he might end up needing a sprint if Rage goes into a Frostbound. A lot of times it's better to keep that second active slot open. But the way he sees it right now, he might actually just think, you know, I'm up this much. Let's just press the advantage as much as possible, have a little fun with it, and, you know, keep the pressure on. Yeah, look at this. The very late double stack here from Rage, unfortunately. That's just going to hurt him so much more because he's trying to get a grasp on this game as it's spiraling out of control. And you go into a second stacking item, and that just stalls the crap out of the game for you. And that's, you know, the complete opposite of what you want to do. That's why double stacking is almost never great in any sense in Duel, because it does just stall your game so much. Whether you're the one ahead or behind, you never really want to do it. Oh, alright, nice Spirit Arrow. A good response there from Rage, but yet he still takes so much damage. Make the music a little bit louder. Let me know how this is. That's too bad, you let me know. I'm working with all my sound, you guys, so especially those of you on YouTube, let me know how everything sounds. Because I just got like a new headset, and I was reworking my microphone, aka trying to break it. Uh-oh, Ray's taking the awkward ass route here, but he actually ends up fine. Ooh, oh my god, what is happening? I couldn't even follow him, dude. That was awkward. All of that movement and Blink actually wasn't even used by Miggy. So it was another really good meditation, and then he actually ages perfectly as well. So great jukes by Rage and great ability to keep himself alive there. But like I said, the build is not doing him any favors, and Miggy just seems to be getting the better of him right now. Now you see him throwing out those threes for the poly shot, of course. I think good decision to go straight into poly here. It helps him a lot with the push potential, and of course it's such a fantastic item on Kuang in general because it does proc on that 3. Turn it down a bit. Okay. Fuck. Yeah, sorry for any like awkward, you know, stutters in the production quality here this time, you guys. I can never find a medium. Like they're like turn it down, and I turn it like way too far down. All right, Miggy going straight over towards that bull demon, but he doesn't have Hawk. And Neith is here. Oh my god, that was a lot of damage. Shout out to the enemy community. Oh shit, this could be it. Good blink by Miggy. Going around the other way though. Gotta be careful not to get Spirit Arrowed here. Is he gonna hit? Wow, why didn't he ult? Big exchange. I guess he wasn't within range. It really looked like he would have been, though. Because the ult would have, you know, just absorbed the one and, you know, gone straight through and killed him anyway. Without the backdoor protections removed here, by having his own creeps here, Miggy doesn't have, you know, as much potential to take Phoenix as quickly, but obviously it goes down nonetheless to the power of that Kuang. He's got, you know, Pen Boots, he's got Obsidian Shard and Polynomicon online, so... You know, it's actually interesting. This is the first tournament that we'll be running with the new cooldown boots in effect. The cooldown boots and the Ninja Tabby are both things that I want to look more into myself, and that I don't really have a, you know, an answer to which you should be building in which scenario. The cooldown boots in general seem like the option to me because it's just like, they're so strong in general already. You know, I always sold the Pen Boots late game for the cooldown boots. I genuinely think that's what you should always be doing. But for a starter item, I don't know if it's still like, you know, okay to go the Pen Boots and then sell them for the cooldown boots, or if it's not as, you know, or if it's just not as efficient now, because the cooldown boots might just be good enough that you can go them early game just as comfortably. So I don't know. I have to look into that more. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments down below, of course, and in the chat. Yeah, goes into Chin's here, Rage. As you can see, just a lot of expensive pickups here. You know, the Transcendence, the Bulwark, and now the Chins, and his build is just so far behind Miggy's. A more like cost-efficient build here could have been an XC instead earlier. Like I said, the no Devos. Oh my god. And perhaps it's Tier 2 Bulwark before finishing that whole thing off without having any, you know, power to really contest. That was a good backflip. He actually didn't even take the 3 there. Yeah, and when you look into the Chins here versus the you know, the no health Kuang, it's just a very strange pickup. Because you know he doesn't have the money for them, you know? Like, Chins, if you have the money for Chins and XE, you can be like, okay, well, you know, he doesn't exactly have a lot of health, but, you know, I'm going to go Chins because, fuck it, Chins are OP. Or, you know, not OP, but, you know, Chins are Chins. They're amazing. It's an amazing item regardless, and probably the ideal item to have over XE in nearly every situation late game, so why not build it? But in this situation, he's scrambling for gold, doesn't have as much as he needs here, so definitely XE could have been the far better pickup here. Now going into the Frostbound Hammer, which should be the pickup, of course, and then probably sell the Transcendence for Fatalis, so that you have Frostbound Fatalis. And I, you know, usually don't advise people go that, but because, you know, obviously I think it's a really shitty item combination. Not shitty, it's an OP item combination, and I think, you know, for that reason, because there's so little counterplay to it, that it's just such a broken item combination. I don't like it. I wish it wasn't in Duel. I wish it wasn't a thing. ADCs certainly don't need it in the first place. They're already so ridiculously strong. But you know, in a losing matchup scenario like this, definitely should be his go-to. So Miggy gonna take down this Bull Demon. Instead of forcing the objective here at the enemy Phoenix with the last wave of fire creeps, he let the last wave go in, he let Neith clear them, and he did the fire giant, or the, you know, whatever, the Bull Demon instead. Generally, I like to go in with the last wave of creeps there when the enemy doesn't have that much contest, because, I don't know, it allows you to put more pressure on them at least. Oh, Miggy. He's getting, oh my god, he's getting shit on. He might actually go down. Damn, dude, I'd be so mad if I was Neith in this position. He's really out. That's so frustrating. Miggy might actually try to go back in on this. Okay, nah. He could. Blink 3 ult, but now she's got actives, so yeah. Better off you don't. taking a lot of damage from the creeps there, and Miggy, I mean, he does. Oh shit! No, yeah, he wants it. He wants it, but now he's in just way too much of an awkward spot to do it. He's got the poly, so he's got a little bit of lifesteal to him. There it is. Ooh, he's gonna have to blow it up. There you go. Very nice play by Miggy. Beautiful. Yeah, very, very, very well played. The ult actually, you know, waited out the entirety of that Aegis. By the time she got down, Aegis had worn off. He had placed his one right underneath her, so there was literally no escape. Ooh, good escape there. Gonna get a lot of damage in on that Titan. Just about a little over half, maybe. It's weird. On here, I wouldn't say it's over half, but on the actual Titan, I'd say it's definitely over half of the damage done. She's chasing him down. And Miggy, he's feeling himself this game. I haven't seen Miggy participate in a tournament or even play Smite that much in quite a while, so it's good to see him back. And he's definitely a player that, you know, shines mechanically quite well, actually, despite not really being in the game that much and not really, you know, attaining like very high ranks in anything that, you know, you would be like, yeah, this guy's a, you know, Grandmaster's player or you know, whatever game mode. No, instead he's just a very like a sound player overall. So really good, really cool to see, you know, people coming out of the woodwork and playing in these bi-weeklies. So Rage has his Frostbound done now, and he is left with this awkward Transcendence here, and I think he doesn't really want to get rid of it because he feels he doesn't have that much damage. And I mean, yeah, at this point you don't really have that much damage because of how badly the build is stalled. So it's like more his, you know, his 2-level deficit here than anything. But his really only chance here would be to get that Fatalis at this point because he doesn't have an auto attack game right now. They're really only two things complementing each other here are the Frostbound and the Chin size, so he's got to be able to get that Fatalis online. Oh, wow, that's so unfortunate. The dragon form was able to just kick right through that root there and tear Neith apart, take him out. Rampage for Miggy as he ends the first round of the tournament here. Very, very well played.